Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I hope you all are having a good day. And if you all had seen my previous live streams, I was only doing main scenario quests. So today also we'll do these main quests, and also if you all know, because I do have a mount, but I'm not able to use it. It does say unauthorized to summon mount. I don't know why. So if you guys have any information, you can share it in the comment section down below, because I don't have any idea how to summon a mount right now. Okay, so uh, we'll just go and do this quest, Lord of the Inferno. Okay, where is it? It is in Thanalan. It does cost a lot, but I currently don't have time. Eastern Thanalan. I'll just report to the Camp Drybone. It is the quickest way, because even if I take a flight, it will only drop me at Uldans or Ulda or whatever the name of that place is. So it is much more quicker to just directly come here. Okay. My thanks for coming, friend. Yes, we're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. Okay, the lizardmen aren't aware that the man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, will spring the trap. Okay. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. Okay. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of Amalja plot if the mission succeed. Aman, let's make sure it does. Okay. Okay, the Invisible City. Okay, it is far. I need to unlock my mount very quickly, as quickly as possible, so that I don't have to run all the time. So it would be much more convenient. But I do have this minion. It just follows me. That's it. It does not do anything else. I need to unlock mounts as quickly as possible, and I think that I will be able to unlock mounts by doing main scenario quests. I think so, because that's the only way. Or there might be some other uh, different way of unlocking it. Okay. Lord of the Inferno, level 24. I'm already level 35. and I'll be level 36 after completing this mission. Is the bait in place, Flame Sergeant? Okay. Ah, man is in position, sir. Okay. Good. We make a move as soon as the Amelja appear. What is the meaning of this? Okay. Wait, something's amiss. Okay, we are surrounded. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. Traitorous flame soldier. Okay. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Do you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Okay, this guy. Why? Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Not as much as I'd love to chat while I have appointments to keep. Okay. Nope, there are a lot of enemies. I don't think uh, I will be able to kill them. Okay, I'll just kill all these low level ones first. Okay, only two more left. Nope. But there are a lot of enemies. I'm already no. These guys just keep on spawning. No, but I can kill him. They won't be able to kill me. I do have a lot of heals, that's why. But this guy, look at this. This one. Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Bring him. The rest of you march. Okay, so they have captured everyone. Appear the Amelja mean to give us to the god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. The bowl of embers now accessible. Hmm? Okay, so this is also a dungeon. All right. What is this? Um, mhm. Lord of the Inferno. Enter the bowl of embers with a party of NPCs with other players. Okay. So this is a trial. Hmm. Okay, so what is the difference between a dungeon and a trial? I don't know. I don't have any idea. Okay, very quick. It is much more fun doing all these trials and dungeons with other people as compared to just normal NPCs. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea, Lord, delivers us from our misery. Okay, I don't know who this. Okay, O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno. Your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Okay, this guy looks very tough. We bring you the ignorant savages who know not your Godhead. If it please you, Lord, scourge their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bring those two as well. Hmm? None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the right of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Okay. Okay, so those traitors also are in the same condition as us. Be my breath, I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. My one true God. Okay. Your words are my bread. Okay, so his flames can control other people. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, my frail mortal flame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of goddess blessed number. The paragon's wand of thine abhorrent kind, thine exist is not to be suffered. Okay. Yes, his health is decreasing very quickly. Yes, not that difficult. I'll use Medica to heal everyone. It seems like a very good choice. Yep, not that difficult, but it was very, very fun. Hmm? I still have no idea what these crystals are. Pray forgive my lateness. Thankred. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalza zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last. Okay, very, very cool. I see the bloodstone wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. And these two traitors. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Aman. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in a more agreeable surround. Scam drive on, shall we say? Okay. So that was the mighty Ifrit. Nero Tolskeva. Yes, I know this guy. He was in one of these these cutscenes. He is also very dangerous. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan's interference into account. Should know better than to rely upon a 5-year-old data left by 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. Okay, their armor is very futuristic. We have wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was an ought worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge we have achieved, our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurous, unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. We have been given a task, that is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. The trouble of punishing you. Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Okay. Very nice. Oh, what is this? Hunter Scholar. Come just a while, you will have no better opportunity after witnessing their gods' ignominious defeat. The Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath for a time at least. Okay. Now where were we? Ah yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be a whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds, for once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. Okay. That is the deed of no ordinary individual. Not that I have ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have been long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Main failure would be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her, the way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. And also, I'm very close to 1000 HP. Okay, I need to go to the waking sands. There's only one problem. It is, I still need to run a lot. Okay. Money is no longer an issue. The triumphant hero returns. Tancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. He is most eager to see you. His life, if I wasn't there when Amelja took him prisoner, and I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly, just as I am failing you all. Hmm. What's done is done, Tancred. You can ill blame yourself for every. Okay. Good to see you again. Hmm. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Tancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause of fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amaja undertook both the robbery and the abduction with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Hmm. Okay, okay, now I understand. A little bit. Nor is this tale limited to Ulta. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you have been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Okay, so Ifrit is also a primal. Now, ether exists throughout the creation, it flows through all the life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. If it is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal, which leaves us with why the abduction. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primal possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to the gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this, however, coming together or etheric coalescence which grants the being's physical form. Once born, primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give. And in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the echo. We know not uh, the why of it, but those blessed with the echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though the greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you the echo would be instrumental in dealing with primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait. Meticulous planning, such elaborate designs are a new development and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who fell defeat, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. He is tempered for life. His very existence lends the strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. A hero in the making. Minfield is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Hmm. Where do I know? Yeah, okay. You have guessed. Okay. Flame officer. Serpent officer. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Lominsa, to offer said hero place of honor within our ranks. Grand companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. A new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I was not alone. I did fight the primal with three other real people. As an adventurer in our own Gridania. Yes, I did. Know that the people hold you in high esteem and that you will always be welcome among us. Thank you. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the 12th wood. What a pleasure it is to find you in the most glowing terms. With the immortal flames, join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ulda. When he said that you have the look of a hero, full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Luminsa to the shores of glory. Yes, I am very confused, but I will go with my this guy, Serpent Officer, because he is from Gridania. So I will go with this guy. City states in terms of strife. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged, okay. In return for you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to other endeavors. Remembrance services. I'm given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say? Wish you ill, and you must need to look out for them. Need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Company seeks to protect their own nation. We Sans, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Link Pearl with you at all times. I will allow us to stay in touch regardless. Okay. But so long we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you have made ready for a journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where, when the remembrance service are due to take place. Okay. Speak with Tataru. Okay. Fall silent and attend her. Okay, let me read. The elder seed seer speaks only truth, and her words have the power to touch the soul. At the sound of her voice, all fall silent and attend her. Okay. I am loving playing this game. It is very nice. The only thing I don't like is that I have to run a lot. Kidding, I might have sung your praises a little too loudly. I already knew it. And often to a few too many. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally, if necessary. Remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the three services. The elder Seedseer Kani Sena will deliver her address at Mi Keto's Amphitheater. I don't know where that is. The Flame General will be addressing the masses of Royal Promenade, and it is rumored there will be a special guest. Last but not the least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Lominsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral, I can't pronounce her name, it is very, very difficult, will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthiel, and he will admit you. Got all that? Okay. Well, off you go then. I hope you find resemblance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city skates in the prescribed order. Though within your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Okay, first I'll go to Gridania. Yes. Amphitheater. Where is it? Okay. Yes, there is an amphitheater here. Okay. Very nice.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Yes, the cutscenes in this game are also very nice. And my character does look very cool, but I don't like his pink sunglasses. But what can I say? It does give me good attributes.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelves Wood, fearful of the Green Wrath. They hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hure and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hure and Elysian. An elegant symbol. Do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelves Wood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. Years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day. For soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed. Each waking hour, a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
time was a man could walk
pox
the
on the
high
bloody
roads without
Ixals.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity, we must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
For
forest.
the elementals!
I do like her stuff.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister,
His
Alexei,
voice
at your
does not
service.
match his body.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Yes, they also look like elves. Who have contended with two beast tribes. Fell on fertile ground. Okay, now we'll have to go to the Royal Promenade in Ulta. Okay. Can drive on? No. Steps of Nald. Okay. Okay, now this is very confusing. Okay. Maybe it is Chamber of Rule. Okay, I cannot teleport over there. Okay, I'll go to the Gladiators Guild and then I'll use that crystal. Okay, I need to go to the Chambers of Rule. It's this one. Okay, now we are very close. Okay, a lot of cutscenes.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Naldar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Uldar!
There.
They are
Flame
back.
General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In it thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guest. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is... I ask you, is this the great nation our You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist. All must recognize that a divine victory and fortune. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor. Now is the time to unite. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you, line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper as the realm prospers. So shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people. Ya for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Raubon,
Okay, she's very cute. Okay.
people of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn!
Okay, very cool.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
Fancy meeting you again.
Okay, now let's go to the final place. Attend the remembrance service at the state room in Limsa Lominsa. Okay, where is it? Okay, I'm spending a lot of money, but what can I do? It's much more convenient. I'm also very quick. Okay. Remember, be quick. They advise you to give her address at any moment. Okay.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Who is making these weird noises? I don't know.
Did you look as the Admiral
Okay, they are
did?
back again.
It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was all answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom, much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet, but when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotan. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us, one bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral! Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I like her hairstyle.
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
I don't know who these two people are. They have followed me everywhere. Plagued by two beast tribes. Fish are the fish-like Sargon worshippers, the prime Leviathan. Kobolds who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. Okay. Well, I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded. Okay, what? Jesting aside, I trust you remember guests from the grand companies. Well, delighted we are waking silent. It would do to give us a longer necessary. In short, hurry back. Okay. Okay. Each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. What would that there were more of you, but you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer.
The The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies, as though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rally. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope.
Okay,
does
who
not
are they?
come
I don't know.
late. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
With the twin adder, yes. The elder seeds here will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to the Adder's Nest. Adder Recruitment seems eager to welcome you to Gridania's Grand Company. Okay. I dare say you know it well from your wanderings in New Gridania. Give your name to the personal officer there and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt but that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you brother. Okay. Okay, where is it? Okay, it's very close. Okay, that must be it. Headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever do we welcome they who would toil the elementals' name for the good of our forest nation. Okay. Yes, our recruitment officer sent word that you were on your way. It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks, friend. Now, let me gather the relevant documentation. Yes, this is the Gradanian salute. I think so. Amarsax Spire, sir. A Hyven Skyways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces. Okay. Landing southeast of the 9 IVs. Okay, okay. Okay, where is it? Yes, I will just teleport instead of running. Yes, I am spending a lot of money just by using teleport. Head southeast of the Nine Ivies and determine the fate of the new airship and its crew. Okay, this is the airship. Ah, uh-huh. ठीक है. ठीक है. Okay, this is also not that difficult, but I will say the Imperial do have very high tech equipment. Dead. Okay. Okay, now let's go and complete this quest. all this before you were even inducted into the order. You are well onto the way of carving out a fine career of yourself beneath the Twin Adder standard. But without further ado, let's see your induction. Well, willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Okay. Goods will be done. Ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Protocol requires that I appraise you of who we are and what we do, after which I will invite you to swear an oath of your own free will. Is the Grand Company of Gridania. It brings together martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity. Hangs in balance. Our order was formed in the day before the calamity in readiness of fight to Garlean Empire and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Elder Sidia Kani Sena is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the 12 Sword. As the entwined serpent that grace our standard, let forest bonds strive as one with friends from afar to ensure that peace shall. In so doing, we will honor the elementals and you see fit. Okay. Rank of servant private third class. You are now man of the order of the Twin Order. Go forth, private deep, and do what which brings peace to Twelvewood and honor to our name. Okay, I'm also doing that salute. Very nice. King Philly, as an officer order of the Twin Adder connected with me news of your enlistment, my congratulations. That we are eager to make acquaintance of your new comrade, but I would ask you to pay visit to your older ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent of Gridania, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the waking science at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. Hi, Serpent Commander Vorsal. Hello. Very hard, very difficult name to pronounce. Before you depart, he may provide you with assistance on the journey ahead. The quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for Realm Reborn. Okay. Are in constant need of supplies and provision to maintain their daily operation. Adventurers can experience permanent company seals by crafting or gathering the items required and delivering them. Speak to a Grand Company personnel officer or one of the many officers stationed throughout the realms to complete the delivery. Item sort change every day. They can be confirmed by selecting timers. My little chocobo. Rosal believes in it past time you were issued a personal chocobo. Okay, now I can this might give me a mount because it is written here, personal chocobo. Hello, sir. But tell me, you have ever felt though you couldn't get your destination quickly enough, that perhaps you could do with a swifter pair of legs? Yes. So you might consider getting a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about it. First, you must obtain a serpent chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to your man finger, and he will furnish you with a suitable bird. Okay, here it is. I was not able to see it. Exchange 200 seal for serpent chocobo issuance. Yes. Okay, and now I can give this to that guy, singer, and I will get my first mount. I think so. No. Yes, I will get my mount from him. But I will not use a chocobo because I already have a unicorn with me. So why will I even use a chocobo if I have a unicorn? Yes, I am very excited because finally this will be my first mount. It looks cool, not bad. Steed a name. Coincidence, okay. Name your chocobo. Mm, I will name it. Mm, Chicken. Okay, he is your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he does not respond when summoned in a crowded city, areas, or monster infested lairs. Chocobos are stout hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo's rider license as is required by law. And all that concludes all the formal. I wish you and the Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Thank you. Personal Chocobo. You can use a Chocobo whistle to acquire the action to summon your personal Chocobo. Unlike rental Chocobo, there is no time limit regulation how long you may remain on Chocobo back. However, remember, there are areas such as highly populated cities and narrow dungeons that your Chocobo will refuse to enter. The action to summon your Chocobo can be set to your hotbar and is located within your mount guide found under character in the main menu. Yes, mount guide. Yes, I already have a unicorn. Can be character. Chocobo armor or barding can be equipped via the companion interface menu in the character section of the main menu. Okay. Yes, I have a unicorn. This is much better than Chocobo. I will not like you, and it also looks better. Okay, now let's go and check our mount, because now we do have a license. So I think I can finally use my mounts now. Yes, finally. Oh, feels very good. Very good. I will not lie. And also, it is much better than running. Yes, it feels good. And not only that, but it also looks very majestic. I like it. Okay, everyone. I hope you all enjoy watching today's video. And if you do, you can leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel. Uh, I am currently very new to Final Fantasy, but I am enjoying it a lot. So yes, it does. This game is very good. I will not lie. So I hope you all enjoy watching today's video. Have a good day and goodbye.